and welcome to Magic Academy. I am your DM for the day, Evelyn, and this is Curse of Strahd. I immediately forgot all the other stuff I'm supposed to say because I didn't pull it up. This is a pre-recording, so if you're watching on the YouTube, you already know it's a pre-recording, but be sure to give us a like, give us a subscribe, turn on that notification bell to all notifications so you never miss when we upload or go live with a new episode of all the things we do here at Magic Academy. If you want to support us, you can check out our Patreon, or you can go to magicacademyrpg.com. This game is powered by Sirenscape because all epic games need epic sounds. Let's go ahead and say hello to our voracious vampire hunters. We have with us a Heather.
Hi.
A Randall.
And he's muted.
Sarah.
Hi. I wasn't late this morning.
And a Haley.
Yo.
Last we left off, our lovely little party had tried to haggle with the unhaggleable and had gotten into a bit of a fight with the night hag Morgantha when Emery specifically discovered that she was stealing children. For what purposes, who can say?
I think we all know what she was. That kid didn't want to be in that bag. I'm sorry.
She totally wasn't Sweeney Todding the children. I don't know what you're talking about.
But it's okay. She's not doing that anymore. She's Krampus.
She is indeed Krampus now.
Bad kids only.
But after that, you all took a nice long rest at the burgomaster's the late burgomaster's former residence, where Irina and what's his name? I immediately forgot his name. Ismark, yes. Mm-hmm. Where Ismark and Irina. Where Ismark and Irina have been staying. And you all have agreed to take Irina to Vallaki. It is now the morning. You are all preparing for your journey, getting some stuff together. And you all know that it's probably going to take about a day's walk to get to Vallaki, should you not make too many stops. It's only about, I believe if I did my math correctly, it's about a day's journey. So you guys are in the village of Barovia. You're at the burgomaster's house. You're getting ready to go. Is there anything you guys want to do before you start heading out?
I mean, I would say, we totally go to the general store, but I don't think we're welcome there anymore.
At first I was like, yeah, oh no.
Do you guys have enough money for the general store?
Oh my god, rude.
Maybe not that one.
We have money. We own this town.
I still have a good amount of money. I'm fine. I did grab a few things, so yeah, we should be good.
When are we going to finally contend with the fact that we don't actually own this town? We just keep saying that we do.
Never.
I think it's important to manifest your realities.
This is for those of you who may not have been with the Academy as long as I have. This is Randall's MO.
Yep.
Don't know what you're talking about, and I still want that pirate ship.
No. If we ever end up doing the sequel module to that, no, you still can't have the pirate ship. And also, it wasn't a pirate ship.
So, we're probably not going to be able to buy anything. So at this point, we might have to forage on our way out. But I'm sure I've got a decent amount of things.
You guys are able to like Irina is making sure that like that you guys are getting enough food from like the house. Like you guys will be fine in terms of like food. You guys aren't necessarily going to need tents. But yeah, you guys, as far as like sustenance goes, you should be fine.
So we should be good. It's not like really the general store had anything like really like armor and shit that we might want to upgrade to. So we're fine. We can go head off outside. Apparently there's a card reader out there. Maybe we should see like what this adventure has in store for us.
Vampires.
I mean, that, yes. Outside of that, mystery, love, betrayal.
I'm sorry. Was that just did it just happen to me, or did it happen to all of us?
We all experienced that together. Yeah, that's.
I love that. Thank you for that wonderful music.
Vampires.
Betrayal. Dun, dun, dun. See, I'm here for this. Thank you. I love this.
If someone's betraying us, it's absolutely Kellum.
Oh my god, I've never.
What do you mean?
Yeah, you know.
Perfect.
You would never betray anyone, Calum. Isn't that right?
No betrayals. Only hi. Create a pact with my patron. Here, a business card.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, no, there's nothing wrong with inviting your patron to a place that no one can leave.
Yeah. So what I'm thinking is we just kind of start traveling and see if we can find that little fortune teller.
There totally won't be consequences for your actions.
Yep.
I'm sure the library would be quite happy to have the assistance, and perhaps they'll get to the rank that I was and go out and travel the world. I'm sure it'll be fine.
Yes, the world within the fog.
Yes.
I'm in a little bit of a pickle here, but that's besides the point.
Yeah, so are you guys heading
out? Irina, and let's skedaddle.
Yeah. Do you want to take Ismark with you?
Does he has this
I thought he was staying.
Run. He's gotta make sure things like don't go wrong. Unless he wants to like follow.
He can go with you should you request it.
Who's gonna make the food when we're not there? If the burger master is gone. No one. So
I personally think that having one defenseless escort is already work enough.
Yeah.
I am not defenseless.
I don't know. I don't think it's
Oh yeah, what's your armor class?
We don't ask people what their armor class is.
Rude.
Well, I went to go for the book. I thought they just yeeted out of their seats.
Give me a second.
Bye.
Look at the fucking index. 342.
What's your armor class?
I mean, I'm looking for him in the monster manual, so he has one.
What? Why is he in the monster manual?
Like, get out of my head. I was just thinking the same thing. I'm like, is that really where he belongs?
Okay.
I have additional questions.
V.
Oh no.
Hit. My armor class, as you call it. I guess if I had to give it a number between 1 and 20, I would say 17.
I think he's fine.
It would be nice to have someone here who could actually take a hit besides me.
And I likely have more hit points than all of you.
On a scale of 1 to like, I don't know, 999, I'm at like a 22.
I mean, I would say, the high 50s. I'm pretty sturdy.
Sturdier than all of us.
Honestly, he's very sturdier than me. I think he's like totally fine with like what he's doing here. Someone has to like make sure chaos doesn't, I don't know, erupt here in town.
Because we could take him, and then
next to
Strahd could come
mine.
over and take over this town, and then I lose.
Then you don't have a town, Calum.
Correct.
Just-
See,
I am fine to go with you or to not, but please, all I ask is that you take good care of Irina. She
Of course.
is very dear to me, seeing as she's my sister.
you got it. Yeah, stay here. Make sure everything is fine so that maybe if for whatever reason we end up back in the village of Barovia, like it's not burned down, or I don't know, infested with more vampires, or I don't know, things like that. But we'll make sure that like we protect Irina.
Thank you. We are taking large risk having her leave Barovia to go to Valaki. The
she's
road
safe.
is vulnerable.
You think Irina could fit in my chest cavity?
As you say that, your chest cavity bursts open.
Again.
And Ellie just kind of like sticks her head out and goes, oh, what did I miss?
She got an accent while she was in
I'm
there.
sorry. I forgot how Ellie sounds.
No, you're fine. You did. It's great. It was
So
good.
the funny thing about last episode is I was saying certain things for Ellie, and I was like, that's actually kind of on what? I'm like, yeah. I've gotten Ellie's voice down.
Heather does a very good Ellie impression. Yeah, you did pop out of the chest cavity last session for a little bit to deliver a healing spell because I'm pretty sure Emery got taken out in one hit. So I was like,
she went like claws in. It was very much a cat fight, and I said, it was a cat fight until I told her, hey, don't go after bad children, or don't go after good children, only bad children, and I won't kill you. And then she gave me secrets about Strahd.
yeah, I mean,
The validity
you
of
guys let her
those.
go, and you got some secrets.
We made a pinky promise made out of magic. So if she breaks that promise, I can kill her.
Ellie, for your information, the information that was given is Strahd has mastery over the land and the weather, and his spies include the Vistani. There's a Vistani camp to the west on the shores of Serpool, and another on the outskirts of Valaki.
Yeah.
Strahd has undead enemies in Barovia, namely the fallen knights of the Order of the Silver Dragon. These undead knights can be found in a ruined mansion west of Valaki. And Strahd's most carefully guarded secret is a temple of forbidden lore hidden in the mountains. The temple can be reached by following the long and winding Solenka Pass.
Yeah. So
Oh, we got a lot of information while I was taking a nap.
pinky promise. Get you a
And-
lot of
and
good
a-
info.
And a pinky promise.
And a pinky promise. I won't kill you.
I look you up and down, Emery. Are you feeling all right now after I gave you that little bit of healing?
Oh, a little bit better. A little bit of some scratches, but hey, I think we have a good plan ahead of us. I think she's destined for great things as long as she heeds my warning.
Well, I think you deserve this then, and I take a little piece of candy out of my pocket and I hand it to you. Seems you've done quite some good work.
Oh, thank you. She's gonna I'm gonna like save this for later, like a little treat. And she sticks it like in her pocket. But yeah, honestly, Ismark, I think you're more than capable, and like I think you can manage all of this, and then that way we can get a head start on getting to Valaki.
Thank you. I very much appreciate your help. Is very much appreciated.
Well, if anyone else doesn't have anything else to do, let's grab Irina and let's get to going.
I agree. My old bones could use a good stretch.
Being in Three's chest, you might need to walk a little bit more now.
Well, it is a good thing you will need to walk because we have plenty ahead of us. And Irina, I'll pull up the picture of her again.
I think
Just
I like
good.
dropped one. Does she actually look like this now?
Yes.
He's wearing the armor now.
Is she actually
Yeah.
wearing her armor now?
Yes, she is wearing her armor. If I can find the thing. Irina, where'd you go?
There she is. Now she's looking a little bit more capable, honestly.
I had this. I don't know where it went.
It's
Is it under player art?
Player art handouts.
Yeah, it should be
Right under
named NPCs and creatures. There it is. And we'll just show her off. Yeah. Yeah, she comes down. She's got some fancy looking armor. She's got a sword, right? Sword?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's got a rapier. And she's ready to go. All right.
This one's badass.
It is.
Yeah, wait, she's hot.
Why do you think Strahd's so into her?
Oh no.
That was one of the easier conclusions that I came up with, but you know.
Yeah, so we are ready to embark on our travel.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's go.
And you guys leave the village of you leave the relative safety of the village of Barovia and begin your journey. You pass over a bridge by the Ilvis River, which and there's just fun little flavor text. And as you pass over this bridge, you see this river that flows as clear as a blue winter sky through the valley. And I am going to need some people to roll me some d20s. Who would like to roll me a d20?
I'll roll one. Fuck it.
What?
Go for it.
I'll roll one.
Just roll me a d20. Tell me what you get.
An 18.
An 18. Okay.
Like that. Okay. Like I chose it?
I don't know why you did that, but
Why'd you roll a
fucking
d20?
guess.
Okay.
Oh no. Oh no. It means something. Oh, why did I roll high?
Oh boy. Okay. Interesting.
Oh no.
Within the first 30 minutes that you guys are on the road, a deep voice calls out, "Who goes there?" Through the chill mist, you see a large man in drab clothing wearing a tattered gray cloak. He has shaggy black hair and thick mutton chops. He leans heavily on a spear and has a small bundle of animal pelts slung over his shoulder.
Hi, just traveling through. Are we...
And you see he has 4 friends with him.
Oh, are you like a hunting party or something? Are we like in the middle of your hunting grounds or something? Just judging by the pelts?
Yeah, you could call us a hunting party. That's one way to put it.
What are you hunting? What wild game is out here? Anything we should watch out for?
And he kind of looks at his buddies and is like, well, wolves for one.
And Emery has to stop herself because she's about to like out her mouth. She goes, "Why would they kill their clock?" And she doesn't say it.
Or what? Why would they kill their what?
Not.
She doesn't say it, but she's about to say it, and she goes,
We're just a bunch of trappers. You know, with the pelts and whatnot. Oh, what are you fine folk up
Can I
to?
roll insight on his "we're just a bunch of trappers"?
Yeah, you can do that. Yeah, you can do that.
17. No, 19.
Never mind.
They are probably not trappers. There is definitely something else going on here.
The
But they seem relative. But
are
with
bad.
your insight check, you do see that, you know, they are not interested in attacking you.
Yet.
Oh.
Yet.
Maybe
Yeah.
talk to them long enough that may change.
Yeah, they're just trying to chit chat.
Sure they are. Well, haven't seen any wolves. I do know they're a problem. I mean, we've heard the howls and stuff, but best of luck. I really hope that you guys find what you're looking for.
Where are you guys headed? You know, we might be able to give you some directions.
I don't know. I hear there's like a fortune teller out here. Like, that's probably where we're going.
Oh, yeah, you come to a fork in the road, you're probably going to want to head north. South road is quite a bit longer.
If you are all trappers, do you have anything for sale or trade?
Sure. Yeah. I've got these pelts here. For instance, if you're interested in any of them, if you guys have any silvered weapons, you might be able to. Maybe we can trade that. You know, we're just looking out for that sort of thing.
Can I, with being a druid, can I look at these pelts and see if they look like actual, like regular wolf pelts?
Like if these are pelts of things that have been hunted by a man or hunted by something else, sort of thing.
Yeah.
Give me a nature check.
14?
At a glance, it's difficult to tell with a 14, but seeing as you are a druid and this kind of part of your thing, you see there's some ragged edges that a regular hunter might have taken a bit more care with.
Got it.
Yes.
I can't think of a conceivable way to do this. So it might just be that there isn't one and I can't. But we ran into a pack of wolves, like large wolves earlier, and I hid in a tree. Well, we all hid in a tree. You guys just hid in a tree poorly, and I hid in a tree well.
True.
I was curious, maybe, like, are any of the like pelts that they're carrying matching? Are any of them like wolf pelts? Like large wolf pelts?
Oh, are any of them specifically wolf pelts? Give me a nature check.
Like, just in general, what type of animal pelts are they? I think is a good question.
Yeah.
I have some nature. That'll do. Never mind. I don't have any nature. That was a lie. I lied to myself and to God. That was an 8.
So with an 8, I will give you that you don't see any wolf pelts. You're not quite able to make out what the other pelts are, but noticeably none of these are quite large enough to be a wolf pelt.
I am gonna walk over to the gentleman who's been like speaking with us as he sort of offers a trade and to inspect these pelts and like look at them like I might be interested in trading. And I point at the jagged edges and I go, "Oh, are any of you hunting in your wild shape form? It seems to be some very sloppy work."
What? I wouldn't begin to know what a wild shape is.
Are you sure? Because when I go into my bear form, I kill things or swipe at them, the edges and the wounds look awful a lot like this.
Sometimes you just get a little sloppy. The knife slips. Maybe it's not quite the sharpness you'd like it to be. Now, do you want any of these? Do you want to make a trade?
I look at him and I look at the rest of everyone else. I go, "Well, are we interested in any pelts?"
I got a real nice fox. And he holds up a fox pelt, and it's pretty nice.
I mean, it does look really nice, but like, I'm not really like needing anything. And Emery's gonna look at Kayla and be like, "I don't know, this one might need to look a little bit more fancier."
I mean, if you,
It seems like
if you
his
have
vibe.
silvered weapons.
No, you know what?
No.
I'd be willing
No,
to trade those.
I'm-
Do you have any?
I'm just
no,
gonna tuck my. I'm gonna kind of like pull back my sword a little bit and just go.
you don't have it. I have it right now.
Oh, you have it. That's right.
I have
you
it.
took it mid battle.
I took it mid battle.
Just gonna kind of like reach back where it would be and just be like, actually, no, I
You look at whatever
don't
you
have mine. I think I gave it back into town.
Oh, so you don't have any silvered weapons?
No, when we were in Barovia, they decided to take some of them back after we might have had a little bit of a snafu with one of the locals. So,
Emery, where are you carrying the sword?
It's strapped my back enough that like because it's a short sword.
Mhm.
It would probably take up like what my back area is.
Mhm.
But I have it's essentially like like I have my little backpacky thing, but it's like behind the backpack
Mhm.
where my long sword is off my side, along with my rapier. I have like a fuck ton of
You have
knives
a
on
bunch of
me.
knives.
I'm a bard, but like I come with knives,
A bard with knives. A knife-filled bard.
and swords.
So
Yeah, it's hidden because I know it's special.
and once Caleb, you say that you don't have any silvered weapons, he's gonna look at his friends and be like,
They
"Well,
fucking smirk. These motherfuckers. I'm coming after them. Jokes on those fuckers.
and nobody in your party has silvered weapons."
I don't really know what the difference. And Emery's gonna like look at like what's because she doesn't have her back towards them. She's just gonna look at like everything on her and be like, I mean, I don't really know what would like
What-
make them different. I mean,
Why-
their swords are silver.
why the shakedown?
They want to kill
Because
us.
we're trade, pelts.
You
for
asked for a trade
silver.
for these belts, and I mean, from the sounds of it, my friend here isn't quite fond of how you've done it, so it doesn't seem like we are willing to trade. So, I recommend you go on your way.
Yes, and we'll go on ours.
Thank you for the tip to go north. We'll make sure to head that way as well.
Yes.
We appreciate the advice. We know how daring it could be out here.
With
Give
these
me
survival skills.
a persuasion check.
I'd like to help by being very intimidating.
Wait, hang on. I would like to. I have a thing. Hang on. I have a thing for this. I'm just not. Oh, guidance. I cast guidance on Callum.
Okay.
Taking a D4 to add the number. Okay, cool. Let's see.
Give me a persuasion check with guidance. Come on, Charisma Caster.
How does a 9 a D4?
It's
You
a
cut
D4.
out.
It's a 19.
Oh,
Do I need to roll the D4?
I would do it anyways.
Roll the D4 just to see what
Roll
it
the
is.
D4 anyways.
funsies.
You
It's
never
always
know.
better to roll the
And if the
D4
DC
than
is-
not to.
Plus 3, so that's 22.
There you go.
With a 22, you see he backs down. And you are very, very lucky.
I have a feeling
Good boy.
if they're asking about fucking silver weapons,
Oh, these are absolutely fucking werewolves, aren't they?
100%.
are these fucking werewolves? Can we tell? Can I smell that as someone who is very like into the fucking wolves? Apparently, do they smell like wet dog?
He says, he kind of looks at you, Caleb, as you deliver your little speech, and he says, all right. Be on your way, we'll be on ours.
Ellie, completely missing the vibe, I think, just goes, have a nice day, and like starts to continue hobbling.
One of the smallest of the guys just says, "Oh, you too."
Would we be like passing?
Yeah, passing ships
Okay,
in the night.
so if we are doing that whole passing ships in the night thing, as they do, Emery just does this cutesy kind of like, like when someone kind of like walks, but like they're kind of like trying to turn so you don't see like what anything's happening. She's kind of doing that just as they walk by, like her cute little self, just to make sure they don't see it.
one of them kind of gives you a weird look, but they continue walking, and you continue walking.
I'm a silly little goose.
You're a silly little
Silly
goose.
little goose. I'm still a little bard.
Okay, you guys continue on your way for another 30 minutes of walking. Someone else roll me a d20.
Count me in, baby.
Do it. Roll the
Do it,
d20.
Don't
Big
fuck us up,
bloody
Sarah.
metal dice. Let's see.
There you go.
I was like, is 3 going to ask if they have any silvered weapons they can buy? But then I was like, 3 doesn't ask questions.
Valid.
It's true.
That's a 19.
Strahd shows up. That's actually a nat 20.
How will we kill?
Strahd shows up. We're dead, bro. Oh no! The hunters are back. Fuck. Fuck.
As you all continue walking, you give me a perception check. Whoever would like to, just as
Oh,
you're
I was about to
walking
say.
along.
Damn, I wish it
Can
was
we
all of
all?
us.
All
Can
of
we
you,
do a group?
whoever would
Can we
like
do
to.
Yeah.
Group perception.
I got a
I see
14.
shit. I see
Okay.
shit.
We've
8.
got a 14. We've got an 8.
So
I got a
I have to
19.
Remind myself that it's
Ooh.
alphabetical on the sheet.
Tell them what'd you get.
14.
For 2 14s, an 8, and a 19.
I see nothing.
The 19 sees sticking out from the underbrush a small leather-wrapped bundle. Just sticking out of the underbrush. Looks as if it may have been discarded on the road.
I'm going to poke it with an arrow.
It does not move.
I would like to poke it onto the... I would like to, like, you know, take it... It's in the underbrush. I'd like to go and, like, bring it closer to me.
Yeah, it's just a small leather-wrapped bundle.
Great.
It looks very... It's small. It's fairly compact.
I shall pick it up. And I'm going to
It's pretty
smell
light.
it.
Smells like cloth and leather.
And then I will open it very far from my face.
The bundle contains one set of common clothes sized for an adult human.
Anything special about them?
That is all it's. They have a drab Barovian style to them.
It's a costume.
I'm gonna re-wrap it and put it back where I found it, because my first instinct is that this is I don't like a care package, I guess, like a something you'd like, you know, when like rangers who like live in forests, they're fire watchers.
Mm-hmm.
They like will leave packages for each other. That's what I assume this is. I'm gonna put it back.
This is out of character, but if those guys were werewolves, you rip your clothes when you turn into a wolf. So like there's separate clothes for them.
Do you remember that was like a whole plot point in like Twilight?
Yep,
Where
that's
Jacob's
why I was
family
thinking
was
of
super
it.
poor.
You know what? Emery would fucking know that because she knows about Twilight.
Congratulations, Emery. You've hit the nail on the head. They belong to a were-raven or werewolf. Also, yeah, those guys were very much werewolves.
Oh, 100%.
It's theirs.
100%.
3. Yeah, you should
Emery.
just leave that there.
Oh, okay.
Just someone's gonna need it later.
Yeah, so you leave the clothes there and you continue on your way, and you make that last 30-minute trek actually, you don't make the full 30 minutes yet. You come to this little fork in the road.
I assume this place right there.
Right here.
Okay.
Yes, I can even mark it with a little. There you go. It's a little F. Little F right
That's
there.
for fork in the road.
You come to this crossroads. An old wooden gallows creaks in a chill wind that blows down from the high ground to the west. A frayed length of rope dances from its beam. The well-worn road splits here, and a signpost opposite the gallows points off in 3 directions. Barovia Village to the east, Sarahpool to the north, and Ravenloft/Vallaki to the southwest. The northwest fork slants down and disappears into the trees, while the southwest fork clings to an upward slope. Across from the gallows, a low wall, crumbling in places, partially encloses a small plot of graves shrouded in fog.
Well, 3 just keeps going north. 3 is like, oh, a sign, and then kind of walks.
It's towards Sarah Pool, because didn't we?
We knew we know
that's
where
the
Vallaki camp is there.
Yes, but that's also where the fortune teller is that we learned, right?
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah,
that is
same
where
thing.
the Vistani camp is.
Vistani.
Yeah,
Vistani,
where the fortune teller is.
A lot of V's in this book.
So much of these.
A lot of
Vallaki is
V's.
the town.
Yes, Valaki's the town, Vistani is the people.
Vistani's the people.
So you guys just walking past it?
The graveyard?
Yep. Just walking on past these gallows.
If one of you starts fucking with these graves, I'm gonna literally, I'm gonna lose my shit.
Why would I mess with the graves? There's
I
no
don't know,
reason
Emery.
to.
Why would you?
They look like they had an unfortunate time.
I don't think we should disturb the dead.
I mean, do you think they have anything valuable on them?
Oh my god, Caleb, keep walking. And Emery's gonna go behind Caleb and just push him forward.
It was just
no,
a thought.
No.
Just a thought.
As the 4 of you continue on your way, as you leave this area, heading north, you hear a creaking noise behind you coming from the gallows. Where there was nothing before, now hangs a lifeless gray body. The breeze turns the hanged figure slowly so that it can fix its dead eyes upon you. And while everyone else just sees an unfamiliar Barovian form, Caleb, you see yourself.
Excuse me? What?
That's strange.
Weird. That body wasn't there before.
It's very disturbing.
That's terrible. Oh my god.
Sure, we don't want to see if there's anything valuable there.
Why? Caleb, it's a dead body.
It's just
Why do you want to look at it?
This is gonna sound a little strange coming from me. I know. But that body does unfortunately look a little like me. Don't you think?
The rest of you don't see it.
no, not at all, dear. Are you feeling all right? Do you need a break?
I'm fine.
I can
With
give you
that?
a piece of
But
candy.
the
Would that
strapping
help?
jawline, the unsettling eyes. We're even wearing the same clothes.
Are you? Maybe you should sit down for a bit, dear. I think you may need some water or something.
Are you sure you are okay?
Yeah. Perhaps.
Is it
there's,
Irina?
Yeah, Irina. Because Irina is with you guys.
Yeah,
Something
right.
in
Yeah,
the
I think
air.
Irina forgotten that.
The dead body speaks. Are you okay, Caleb?
Caleb, are you okay? I'm
No,
talking to
Irina,
myself
sorry.
weird.
Perhaps we just keep going.
I take your hand and I pat the top of it and I go, "We'll get you some water, dear."
Thank you.
You all continue north, past the Hanged One, until the road gradually disappears and is replaced by a twisted, muddy path through the trees. Deep ruts in the earth are evidence of the comings and goings of wagons. The canopy of mist and branches suddenly gives way to black clouds boiling far above. There's a clearing here, next to a river that widens to form a small lake several hundred feet across. 5 colorful round tents, each 10 feet in diameter, are pitched outside a ring of 4 barrel-topped wagons. A much larger tent stands near the shore of the lake, its sagging form lit from within. Near this tent, 8 unbridled horses drink from the river. The mournful strains of an accordion clash with the singing of several brightly clad figures around a bonfire. A footpath continues beyond this encampment, meandering north between the river and the forest edge.
Is that
here?
Yes, that is
Okay.
right there where the G is.
Got it.
This is the Serpool encampment. What do you guys?
Like, are there like people kind of as we're kind of coming in, like around?
Oh yeah, there's people. Yep, there are people that are like gathered around this bonfire dancing. There's a couple of people that are singing. Some people are just hanging out. It seems like just a you see about 12 people sitting around this fire telling stories, drinking wine. They're a little bit intoxicated.
What do they look like? What are they wearing?
They are dressed very colorfully. You can tell immediately from your other interactions that these are Vistani. They are much more colorful than the Barovians of this land. And if I can find some art of them, I will totally put that up there. But yeah, very
It's a different like atmosphere than what we're kind of used to within the village of Barovia. Okay.
There you go. Yeah, a very different atmosphere, very colorful and lively, lots of purples and reds, whereas so far you've seen very muted grays and things. And they seem like they're having a good time.
Oh, we were warned that these people, the Vistani, are spies for Strahd, right?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna look at everyone. We may want to avoid these folks, especially if they have ties to that scary man.
Maybe we limit our interactions a little bit, but there is a fortune teller here. And I kind of want to get my cards read.
Why don't the three of you go and I'll stay with her name is, I don't remember.
Irina.
Valakia. No. Why don't the three of you go and Irina and I will skirt the tree line. I won't get lost.
I think that would be a good idea. I do not trust. I think that would be wise.
I smile up at Irina. Don't worry, dear. 3 will take care of you.
Quickly, get in my chest.
If you're going to be with anyone, 3's the one to do that. And then maybe if they're supposedly like the ones who spy on you know who, maybe we can do some reverse spying.
Oh, yes.
If 3 could sigh, 3 would sigh.
We just hear sad whirring noises.
The whirring slows down a little bit, and I look at you, Emery, and I go, just be careful.
And Emery just gives you the biggest shit-eating grin and a thumbs up.
I'll keep an eye on her, 3. Don't worry.
I like
it's
you.
A party.
Small.
It's my time to sing.
I like you, small halfling.
Small halfling. I like you too, mechanical person.
I love this party. As the 3 of you, with 3 and Irina hanging back, as you all approach, you hear the beginning of a tale as one of the Vistani stands up and begins to tell a story. A mighty wizard came to this land over a year ago. I remember him like it was yesterday. He stood exactly where you are standing. And she points to Caleb. I'm just gonna pick on you because I already did it with the gallows, and that was the dice roll, so I think that's fun.
Not a wizard, but I'm kind of close.
He stood exactly where you are standing. A very charismatic young man he was. He thought he could rally the people of Barovia against the devil Strahd. He stirred them with thoughts of revolt and bore them to the castle en masse. When the vampire appeared, the wizard's peasant army fled in terror. A few stood their ground and were never seen again. The wizard and the vampire cast spells at each other. Their battle flew from the courtyards of Ravenloft to a precipice overlooking the falls. I saw the battle with my own eyes. Thunder shook the mountainside, and great rocks tumbled down upon the wizard. Yet, by his magic, he survived. Lightning from the heavens struck the wizard, and again he stood his ground.
As they're describing this, I'm going to cast Minor Illusion and make it in the air as they describe it.
I love that so much.
I
But
love it,
when
but I
the devil
hate it at the same time.
Strahd fell upon him, the wizard's magic couldn't save him. I saw him thrown 1,000 feet to his death. I climbed down to the river to search for the wizard's body to see if, he had anything of value. But the river Ivlis had already spirited him away.
My great story. Great story.
I just start clapping. Yeah.
It is a true tale.
So
I witnessed it with my own eyes.
How
Well, it will
old does this
certainly
person
be-
look like?
Huh?
How old does this person look like? Because I feel like, I don't know. I don't think this would be recent.
She said it was a year ago.
Yeah.
Really? That's how, damn.
Yeah.
Shit moves fast here.
She looks maybe 30.
Okay. Okay, cool.
We will certainly be avoiding any battles with any big, strong vampires near any rivers. It sounds that would be a very tumultuous position we would be in.
Oh,
Good
to go up
advice.
against the devil Strahd himself would certainly be a mistake.
Yeah.
Unless, of course, you're a very powerful wizard, but even then, we know how that ended.
Well, I'm no wizard, so
Are the three of you adventurers?
I'm an entertainer that happens to be on an adventure. So
I'm a librarian.
And I'm a grandmother.
Well, a interesting crew you have here. You should all go speak with Madame Ava, and she will gesture towards the big, important-looking tent.
Who is Madame Ava?
Madame Ava has the gift of prescience. She can read your cards and tell your future.
that's actually who we're looking for.
Oh, good.
Bless you, Caleb.
Excellent. She knew you would be coming.
Strahdweed. It's different.
See, allergies.
I went
It's
for like
magical
ragweed,
allergies.
but Strahdweed, and then it did not
You
land.
did your best. You did your best.
Strahd
like,
fever.
You did your
Yes,
best, and that's what
Strahd fever.
counts.
I thought it was just like, I think you were talking about like dank Kush. I was like,
I
yeah.
know.
That's where I
As soon
thought
as
first,
I was like, oh well, that took a turn.
Cool. That's who we're looking for, and I guess she knows we're coming, so we might as well just head her way.
You should. She can tell you what lies in store for you on your travels.
well, I suppose we'll be off then. Thank you for the riveting tale, dear.
And the three of you, I assume, head into the tent?
Yeah,
Guess so.
I mean, I'm definitely going.
Yeah, I'm keeping my promise to 3, and I'm going to try to keep Emery out of trouble. So I'm following.
All right. The three of you head into the tent. Magic flames cast a reddish glow over the interior of this tent, revealing a low table covered in black velvet cloth. Glints of light seem to flash from a crystal ball on the table as a hunched figure peers into its depths. As the crone speaks, her voice crackles like dry weeds. At last you have arrived. Crackling laughter bursts like mad lightning from her withered lips. Welcome, travelers. What an interesting group you have here. Calum Crow, the assistant to the librarian.
Thank you.
Ellie Mossfoot, a beloved mother. Emery Hawthorne,
Oh my god.
the
You know, that,
singer
like,
of sorrow herself. And outside you have another friend, the Imperator.
We lost them.
they went out to go do stuff.
Oh, you needn't lie to me. I see everything.
Can I vibe check her? Is she giving off the same vibes as that other hag that I dealt with earlier?
Give me a vibe check.
I need to vibe check this because I'm over here
Absolutely.
going, I'm gonna make another pinky promise to another hag. All right, let's see. Where's my insight?
What'd you get?
I'm about to start rolling in person. That's a 6. Damn.
I will give you so you got above a 5, so I'm still gonna give you something. She's not Sweeney Todding children.
Okay, so she's still a witch.
That's
Got
my
it.
bare minimum, homie.
Cool.
Bare minimum.
Bare minimum. She's not eating children or turning them into pies, but could be a witch. Got it.
She's not turning children into pies, and she seems a little.
As most hags are. So Emery's like, okay, cool. You must be really good at like what you do if you know who we all are.
Oh yes, I've had many years to perfect my art. Would you care for some cards?
Damn.
Props. Oh my.
I'm over here going, I should have grabbed my Taroka deck. Because I know exactly what these are. From my store. I should have grabbed those. Fuck.
If I'd known you had one in your store, I would have asked you. I would have bought one from you. You can use regular
You can.
playing cards, but it would have been a lot cooler if I had an actual Taroka deck.
I have some there, and I have them because I love Strahd so much. Yes. I would love to have my cards read. Don't know about you all, but
I'm intrigued.
This is a group reading. This is sort of a group activity. If you
Should
would like, I can then give you also a somewhat individual reading.
If it's a group reading, do you want me to get 3?
no. 3's fine. 3 wanted to be out and about. And just
Oh,
like,
if you'd like to bring 3 and Irina in here, it would certainly be prudent.
I mean, they kind of know it's not really. Would Irina be safe?
she
here?
knows.
Irina will be safe here.
Do I have your honor?
No harm shall come to her at this camp as long as she doesn't cause any trouble.
Emery's just in the background.
Pinky
Being
promise.
like,
All right. Where'd you pick that one up from, Morgantha?
Emery's like, exactly.
It's worked before.
Don't underestimate the magic of a pinky promise. And she makes a pinky promise with you.
Perfect.
Awesome.
Caleb, do you want to go get
Yeah,
our,
I could
our
absolutely.
buddies?
We can step outside of the tent and just immediately go. 3.
3, what have you and Irina been up to? Just
something.
silently standing next to each other?
If Irina has not tried to speak to me, we have not spoken.
Yeah, you guys are just standing there awkwardly, like,
Yep.
Oh, there's nothing awkward about 3. Awkward's just, I mean, the 3's just like,
just
Yeah, I
standing
think
there.
the 2 of you are just enjoying some silence together.
for the first time in forever. Quiet. Also, sorry, it's really hot in my room and I can't close my window and I live right next to a busy street. So I'm just like,
No,
it'll
you're good.
sound like
Yeah.
that.
Fine. That was me the other day. It got super hot.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys can hear the engines outside,
No worries.
but
All good.
yeah.
I apologize
So-
for ruining the production quality of Magic Academy RPG.
Oh my god.
So she begins to shuffle her cards, and you see she has 2 decks with her. She begins to just shuffle the larger one first. And before we get into this card reading, we are going to take a quick break.
Perfect.
Yay.
Man.
We will be back in about 10 minutes where we will read the cards.
Okay.
See you soon.
Welcome back to Magic Academy Curse of Strahd. Our heroes find themselves in a Vistani camp, having their cards read. As Madam Ava continues to shuffle, Caleb, you return with 3 and Irina in tow. Irina looks scared.
I found them. They were outside. Yep, they weren't. Yep.
I look at Irina.
It's okay, dear. She already knew you were here.
Oh, we Peaky promised.
Yeah, you're safe here.
Thank you.
Plus we have 3. 3 will protect you. Ain't that right? I'm gonna go give a 3 high five.
You go to do that, and I grab your arm, turn you around, and grab you by the neck.
Oh, see, nothing to worry about. Definitely.
I got 3. Let me go.
Sorry, it's in programming.
No, it was good. It was good form.
Reflexes.
Yeah. See, nothing to worry about.
Even my boyfriend thought that was funny.
3 has a boyfriend? Wild.
Oh shit! 3
Damn,
fucks.
it's 3 bucks canon.
It's Ismark. Waiting back at Barovia. No. You got Madam Ava gestures to 3 and says, "Ah, yes, the Imperator. A pleasure to have you in the camp. Certainly, an interesting crew you've assembled. But nevertheless,
I'm just like, how do you know my name?
Shall we go on with the cards?
Yeah, let's.
And if I can get to the right page, because there's like a whole one of my little piece of paper.
Not my notes.
Not even notes. It's just a book. I don't take notes. That's for you guys.
Me as a DM going.
I store everything in my brain.
I write notes before session. You see she begins to lay out cards in a cross pattern. First, in sort of like a cross compass. First, a card to the left, a card to the north, and a card to the east. And she sets the larger deck aside and draws the smaller deck and begins to shuffles that a little bit as well. And from the high deck, she pulls a card and places it in the southern position, and finally one card in the central position. Now, this reading will guide you on your way through your adventure, so that through your travels, and let us hope that some good comes of what is laid before you here. And you see she flips over the western card first. The 10 of Swords. Let's see. This is. Let me make sure this is the right spot.
Normally, 10
This-
is like really good.
This card tells of history. Knowledge of the ancient will help you better understand your enemy. Now, the 10 of swords. Let's see. Oh, the master of swords. The warrior. That which you seek lies in the womb of darkness, the devil's lair, the one place to which he must return.
His lair. So this is card number 2.
This is card number 1.
Oh shit. Okay.
This
Damn.
is card number 1.
All the same one.
Okay. Womb darkness lair. Something we seek. Okay.
She flips over the second card, the northern card. This card tells of a powerful force for good and protection, a holy symbol of great hope. The 7 of... Let me make sure I'm in the right section. That's the 4th.
There was a 7 of what?
Glyphs.
Glyphs.
I'll write it down for you, silly goose.
Sorry, my it all cut out for a second. You all disappeared for a second.
Oh.
And
I just typed it into our chat.
shinks.
7 of glyphs. If I can fucking read.
Reading? What's that?
I could never.
I see a lonely mill upon a precipice. The treasure lies within. And at the after session, if you guys want, I can type all of these up and send them to you, all of the readings and things.
Okay, cool.
She flips the third card, the card to the east. This is a card of power and strength. It tells of a weapon of vengeance, a sword of sunlight. And is the 9 of glyphs.
Ooh.
Interesting, another glyph.
It just wants
did
us to
I?
see signs.
The 9 of glyphs, the traitor. Wait, is that correct? Am I in the right section? Yes, I am. Oh, yeah, the warrior, and then the 7 of glyphs was the charlatan, and now the 9 of glyphs, the traitor. Look for a wealthy woman, a staunch ally of the devil. She keeps the treasure under lock and key with the bones of an ancient enemy. She flips over the southern card. This card sheds light on one who will help you greatly in the battle against darkness. Let's see. The King of Clubs. The Don John. Search for a troubled young man surrounded by wealth and madness. His home is his prison. And finally, your enemy is a creature of darkness whose powers are beyond mortality. This is the card that will lead you to him. The marionette.
Kind of overdulls.
Look for a man of music, a man with 2 heads. He lives in a place of great hunger and sorrow. Nope, that is not correct. That is the wrong reading.
Damn. I was kind of excited about the music.
Nope,
2 heads.
forget that. The marionette, the Jack of Hearts. Look to great heights. Find the beating heart of the castle. He waits nearby. And again, I'll type all this up and send it to you.
Well, that's a lot of information.
Yes.
But also, like,
Emery literally had a
not-
notebook, like trying to write things down, like really quick, like, you know. Very
You-
vague, though.
You have quite a task ahead of you, it would seem. A destiny, even.
but one really big question I really come out of this: who's my enemy?
That is for you to decide.
Emery's
The
gonna
end.
look at Caleb and be like, I think it's Strahd.
I thought he was going to join us.
He didn't say he was gonna join us.
So homophobic.
We're gonna join him.
Do you intend to join the devil?
No.
I mean,
it's not-
join. Not like that, but like he like was like, oh, I'll see you later. Like kind of like maybe like we'll join him. I don't know, wherever he's at.
We do not intend to make friends with that scary man.
And like as you guys were whispering a little bit about Strahd, you do see Irina looks uneasy. Is Strahd not your enemy?
We really don't have like alliances here. We're new to the area, so we're just kind of like scoping it out. We're not.
Do you not see the plague he puts upon this land?
Dear, we are helping you. Yes, we are bringing you to Valaki, as your brother has requested, to get you away from that awful man. We are not his friend.
No.
But he could get us home, so I'm not really sure he's our enemy. Enemy feels like a bad word, like a harsh word.
Strahd will not get you home. I will say this to you.
Who
And
could?
Madam Ava,
What do you know? It seems you know more. How are we going home?
Could you get us home?
the only way to get home is to rid this place of its curse.
And I believe we've already been informed that the curse has been laid here by Strahd himself, correct?
Strahd is what is cursed.
Yeah, I think I forget if this is guilty knowledge or not. But Strahd has a curse on him.
So we remove the curse and we can go home.
Have we been told that?
It's likely been alluded to. I don't know if you've specifically been told that though.
Yeah.
Okay.
There. The fate of Strahd is the fate of Barovia. Rid the land of his curse, seal us away.
Well, see, that makes sense because if we murder Strahd, then that's the fate of Barovia. So then he's not really our enemy. Seems like he needs our help now.
There are many ways to help someone, dear.
If we seal Barovia away, that means we're stuck here. And I'm sorry, I have a little bit of like some traveling to do still. So
Yes, and I have my grandchildren and my children to see.
that's like option like Z in this whole plan of assisting Strahd. Not in that way, like removing the curse, sort of thing. Interesting.
And what is... How do you feel about all of this, fortune teller?
Well, I wish for Strahd to be free of this curse. I wish for this land to be free of this curse. It is a complicated matter. If you could replace Strahd with someone, that would perhaps serve you.
You, correct me if I am wrong, madam, but you are a Vishtani, correct?
The Vistani are my people, yes.
We have been informed that your people are the eyes and ears of Strahd. If that were the case, why would you provide us this information?
Conundrum, right?
He's like, good point. I kill you all.
God damn it.
Well, you see, it is perhaps more complicated than that. You all are a means to an end. Should you rid Strahd of this curse in whatever way you choose, it would be helpful to all of Barovia, Vistani included. Although some of them may not fully realize that.
Is there any folklore or tale of the origin of this curse? How it came about?
Okay, because you're asking a specific person specific questions. Okay, all right, I have to. Okay, all right.
Sorry.
We're getting real thoughtful with this.
Can you ask the question again?
Yes. Is there a origin story, folklore, or tale regarding how the curse came about? How the curse came to be?
Let's see. What do they know? What? Okay. Well, before the curse, the Morning Lord watched over the Barovian people. But the sun has not shone unobscured since the curse began. The origins of the curse are very complicated. Let's see if I can find the right things and remember what I'm supposed to say.
Take your time, homie.
Give me a persuasion check.
Okay.
And I'm gonna make this a group persuasion check.
Oh.
So I'd like you all to roll me persuasion.
Okay.
I got a 17.
17,
14.
14.
I got a 0.
13.
0 and a 13. Okay, so 14, 13, 0, and a 17.
I got a rock.
The origins of the curse are not something you need worry about. Doesn't matter the origins as long as it is gotten rid of.
I politely disagree, dear. If we were to find out the origins of this curse, it would give us very important insight into how it might be lifted. If it is our help, and if we are a means to an end, as you say, to release your people from this curse, why not be more forthcoming?
Adventurers are not a trustworthy type, you see.
Just got you there.
And she pointedly looks at Caleb and Emery. I don't think giving more information than is necessary would be conducive to the safety of the Vistani who have for a long time been my people.
They have not always been your people.
When you live as long as I have, you go through people a little bit.
I look at her kind of like this, and I go,
You can't be much older than me, dear.
Oh, my child, you're a babe in comparison. Though I admire your flattery. Look at you, you're so full of youth. What are you, 150?
Oh, no, dear. 150 is about the lifespan for my species of people. No, about 113.
Ah, my apologies. Well, you look good. You look young.
not two old ladies complimenting each other on how youthful they look.
They're trying not to be mean to each other because I know it's ready to come out.
Emery just smiles and she goes,
Well, thank you. Having 13 children and 50-something grandchildren does keep you youthful.
Oh, I imagine it must. Now, I encourage you to see what you can do about seeking out things based on the information the cards have given you. They are going to be a great help and guide.
They were a little vague, but Emery's kind of like check over her little notebook. She's like, what is, random information, but a way to put things together for something better. I'll figure this out. It's kind of like my thing.
Emery, dear, didn't you want to get your own personal rating as well?
Oh, yes, dear.
Yeah, of course.
Would you like a reading?
Yeah.
And you see she pulls out. Ooh. Do I wanna do this to you again?
Oh no! Oh no! No!
yes.
Where are you? No.
Yes.
Let's do it.
I'm an agent of chaos.
Oh, I don't know that I have access to the thing that I want. I think I have to do the other one. She pulls
Man,
out,
are these weird little decks?
She pulls out 2 decks. Now.
Things are fates.
Actually, no. Now, I have, you see 2 decks of cards. One looks like her ordinary, she holds out 2 decks of cards. One is a fairly ordinary deck of tarot cards, and the other looks a little bit more special. Now, you could draw from one deck and simply get some information about a possible future, or change your destiny, see what things might come about.
My favorite item ever.
I've never pulled from it, so if we all get a chance.
My character was just given one.
Oh my god, that's amazing.
No,
Yeah.
I was given one, and every time I drew the Joker out of my cards, because I was a College of Spirits bard, I had to draw from the deck automatically every time. It was great.
I thought about that. So, knowing Emery,
Would you like to change the future or simply see it?
Emery's a fickle little bitch. Come on, we all knew where she's going with this. She wants the special deck. Come on, she thinks she's special.
All right, give me a moment to shuffle.
She wants the fancy fucking deck. Come on.
Because again, the deck of many things is something you can use ordinary playing cards with.
I know.
Isn't
I
that
know.
Lovely.
I have access to the new book thanks to my other DM.
Is it all of them? No, it's just the aces and the face cards. So I just fucked myself, and I have to go through and pull a bunch of cards.
I mean, if you have to go over to Fate, then I mean, like,
I don't have access to the deck of many fates. I could not find a PDF in my 2-second Google search, so I am just going. That's why I'm just going things.
It's
Otherwise,
okay.
I was gonna give you a straight up just tarot reading.
Oh no, come on. Emery's a fickle. She's like, ooh, special.
Yeah.
Change fates? Fancy. I know what I put myself through. I know what I put myself through. Come on, I'm a glutton for punishment.
Oh, you are, and I love that about you, Heather.
I am like, ooh, let me do the thing. Drama. Let's start putting that as like my middle name, honestly.
While they shuffle this deck, all I can say is that for those who know, you know, if you're a knitter or a crocheter, nothing is better than when you're working on a blanket and it's long enough to not both be used as a blanket and made simultaneously.
I love that. That's always the best part.
Cozy.
Such an itch.
All right.
This is when Emery dies.
This is when Emery gets locked in a crystal.
It's fine.
And she-
Nice knowing you.
She fans out the cards in front of you and motions for you to draw.
All right, how many cards are in that amount? Because I'll roll a D whatever for it.
Oh, I don't know. I was just gonna draw a random card.
Does she have a full deck?
Okay, hold it up to me, and I'll tell you. Okay, so I know. So
Tell me left or right.
go to the right. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. That one. That one. Yes, that one. Production quality.
This will go great.
Did I get the Queen of Hearts? That would have been funny. No, Queen of Diamonds. It's a crystal. Fuck, I'm gonna crystal.
Okay, hold on. Moon, where'd it go?
Wait, did I?
You, the moon. Oh, this is a bit too powerful, I must say, for one such as yourself. And you gain the ability to cast the wish spell 1d3 times.
That's why.
Wait. The wish spell. How many times?
1d3. So roll a d3.
That dice doesn't exist.
When
on roll 20, you can do /R space 1d3 and it'll roll a d3 for you.
You can also use a fates die for that, and it's just the same as a d6.
So it's /R space 1d3.
Yes. No spaces between 1d3.
Also, a
But a
D3
space
is literally
between
the
the
shape
R.
of a crystal, in case you're
No
curious.
spaces between the R, correct.
1d3. All right, I'm gonna roll this on roll 20. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Better get a 3.
Okay.
Two
You
fucking
can-
wish spells.
You can cast the wish spell twice.
I wish that Strahd's curse was lifted.
Campaign right fucking here.
Oh, this is also supposed to have 2s in it? Are you kidding me? It doesn't even have all the cards. God damn it.
Heather, please.
Heather, if you fuck over this entire campaign, I will not be surprised.
Chances. I have 2 chances.
We thought this was going to run for a year or 2. No, it's
will
done
right
now.
there.
You better. I will say, I am a. When it comes to something like the wish spell, I am a stickler. I will monkey's paw the hell out of it.
No, I figured the fact that we were literally just talking about how my DM had gotten this in a different campaign.
I'm also-
literally this past Friday.
We're also going
That's
to read
weird.
the rules of the spell and cast it correctly.
Yeah. And that's what I figured. We will talk about what I can do, what I
I
cannot
will
do.
put stipulations on that.
2 wish spells. And
Yeah,
that's
you have-
literally, she's holding, she looks at the guitar and she's just like, whoa. Thank you.
It's a bit of a powerful one, so use it with care. Would anyone else care to
Yes.
test their fate? Imperator.
Join me.
Do you wanna pick a card, or do you want me to just draw one? Do you
I have
wanna-
no interest in shaping the world. What is your title? Like, what should I call you?
Madam?
Madam Ava.
I have no interest in shaping the world, Madam Ava. I simply want information.
Okay. So do you want the regular cards then, or would you like to
The regular cards will be just fine.
the regular cards? All right. Let's see what we've got here. And she opens up her little bag and draws a card. And I'm gonna have to Google it.
It's okay.
Pentacles, because I don't. Give me this. And you see she draws the 5 of Pentacles upside down, reversed. Ah, yes, the 5 of Pentacles. We see some, and I'll show you the card. This is from the Welcome to Night Vale deck.
Pretty.
We see some shadowy figures in what seems to be a carnival, looking with writing all over it. But it is upside down. Something within you is spiritually impoverished. Are you recovering from a financial loss?
I imagine you are aware I don't come from money, as it were.
Well, then certainly in your future there may be some cash.
Fucking can't.
You see, I'm like, would specificity help?
Well, sure. What's your question? What's your question for the cards?
Are the individuals I'm looking for here in Barovia?
Perhaps. And she studies the card, looking closely at it. Well, they may be it may be difficult to seek them out. You may find some who at first you look at them and think, well, that could be them, but they're shrouded in much more mystery than I think you are anticipating. They will not present themselves to you in a way that is ostentatious. Perhaps the things around them will be. Perhaps even a little bit silly. But overall, I think possibly. But they will be difficult to find.
Makes no difference. They'll
But you're
die
also
either
going to
way.
get some cash.
Wow. Maybe that was maybe that was supposed to be for Calum. Calum's really been looking for like a lot of money.
Have I?
Calum,
Hi.
would you like to draw a card from one of my decks?
Yes, I would love to shape the future. That sounds
Yes, you would.
a little more in my speed. I think could be fun.
I give like as much of an exasperated look as I possibly can to Irina.
And she just kind of matches your exasperation. I don't know
love
that
me.
I must agree with you three. I don't know about the wiseness of these decisions.
I'm just here to kill the people who made me. Like, why is this so fucking complicated? Three's like, fuck this divination shit. Where are they? I want to shoot them in the throat.
3 definitely does not exist in the gray. 3 is a very black and white creature.
Randall, do you want to detect the card, or do you want me to just grab
I did
one
apparently
for you?
quite well. Could you
Could
imagine? Pulls another moon card.
I took
I
that one
will
wishes-
out.
trust you, but just remember that I DM for you as well. So
I'm feeling drawn to this one.
me too.
Crystal.
Samesies.
Plus, if it's bad, I can't blame myself.
Oh my god, what is it?
Right.
Oh, the deck
yes,
of
so I
cards.
love this card. The Knight. And as she looks at the card, suddenly appearing next to you is a man about the same height as you. He kind of materializes in a shimmering light with
Got a boyfriend?
with
I thought the same thing.
he's got armor on, and he just kind of appears, and he looks very confused.
Oh, I know what this card is.
Yeah. And he just looks at Caleb and says, hello, I'm here to serve you.
Oh. Wow.
Well,
I enjoy this. It's Caleb Crow.
Good to meet you.
Thank you.
of course
Stat
you
block
fucking
immediately.
would.
I need the stat block.
Yeah,
What's your name?
We'll figure that out later.
that's a great question.
It's a great question.
Let me just pull up fantasynamegenerator.com.
Materialize a man out of nothing.
Yes, and that's very on brand for Caleb.
Or did we pluck him from his own reality and force him?
Who's to say? You're gonna have to ask him some questions.
Out of character. It might be the latter.
Serve the library and the library giveth.
The library said, Caleb's really thirsty here. Thank you, patron daddy.
I'm gonna have to build this. I'm gonna just build him
I'm
a
fucking
character
over
sheet.
this.
I'm gonna have
Yeah,
to do that.
we could deal with that later.
We'll deal with him later.
That'll be way too much
I
right
do
now.
need to give him a name though, and he's you see he is a half elf like you.
Can we name it Timothy?
He's hot though, right?
Yeah, this is Magic Academy.
It's Timothy
he's
Charlemagne,
hot.
whatever his name is.
Charlemagne.
Hold on, I am the DM. I will name the NPC.
Oh, we're just dicking around right now.
My name is Percy Faydark.
Soon to be Percy Crow. All right.
Soon to be Percy Crow. I'm glad we're using that name though.
Perciladar Faydark. Percy for short. Got it.
I was like percolator. What?
I got lost there a little bit.
Percolate.
Pleasure to meet you. I will be your guide in Barovia. You stay close, and we'll keep you protected. That I promise.
It's actually my job to keep you protected.
Oh. Well, I'll need that because I am squishy. I am a warlock, so this is going to work out very well. I think we have a very good partnership. The air is tense. I love it.
Yes, I am here. I am here to protect you, Caleb.
I lean over to Irina and I go, Caleb's a homosexual.
Good for him.
Oh my god.
Meanwhile, I'm like, yes, hi.
You serve the librarian? Yes.
Yes. Mm-hmm. And you?
I suppose now I do.
Good choice. It really is.
Where are we?
A place called Barovia, and we're surrounded by a bunch of Vistani who apparently aren't with Strahd, but people thought that they were. But then perhaps they want to overthrow Strahd because they want to, like, I don't know, take the power seat. I'm not really sure. There's some political stuff going on. So, long story short, we're here to protect Irina, and you're here to protect me. So I think that we have a very good circle of trust.
Would you like me to also protect Irina?
Yes. And I'm going to lean in and go, but I come first.
Okay.
Good. Good that we have an understanding.
Bad brain. Bad fucking brain.
Yeah.
He's like, that's fine. I always come last.
Yeah.
It's okay. My guy.
Yeah. Glad to be here. That was unexpected. Well, you've got an addition to your party now. Isn't that fun?
Ellie, perhaps you'd like to which one would you like? Would you like one? I don't want to leave you out. You want a strong, I'm going to grab his muscles, man like this one?
Oh, no, dear. I've had my time with my beautiful husband. I don't have any need for another man.
Pulls that card again.
I do think I would like to try my hand at this special deck that you have. It seems that the others have had good luck so far.
All right.
Yeah.
Do you want to radar it, or do you want to trust me?
Radar it.
Okay. All right.
We can't go 3 for 3. I'm telling you.
Yeah, only a
2/3
of the deck is bad, 1/3 is good. So we're really getting lucky here.
Can
That's
you
what's
Left or right?
go to is that your right? Yeah. Stop. Yeah, that one.
oh
Let me
what
make
is
sure that this is a card that. Yep.
I also want to. What card? What card does it show us? If it is,
I have to
is it the
check.
ace?
No, hold on. I have to check its
Could
buddy
you imagine?
to
Pulls
see
the
which
ace?
one it is. Okay. Well, that's so helpful. 22 cards. Give me a moment.
Evelyn, I have to
That's what I
tell you
thought I
something
saw.
after the stream. Or after the
boy.
session about my experience with the deck of many things.
Oh,
Yes, I would love to hear it.
I love hearing about
Um,
people's experiences. Honestly,
This is my first time.
I've had. Well, I did the deck of many fates, but you know, this is my first. I didn't want to touch the deck of many things, but
I want to try the deck of many fates next.
that one, I have thoughts about that one.
I feel like
Well,
I got a complicated one and I'm scared.
this card,
You did not pull the fucking Joker.
the
Shut the fuck up.
Jester. Well,
Oh God.
normally the gods would give you a little bit of a boost in power, but seeing as we're doing milestone instead of XP, that part is going to have to be set to the wayside. However, you can draw 2 additional cards.
Oh, do you
Because
want
you
to
don't
take-
you don't get the 10,000 XP, so you gotta draw
Do you get
2 more
both of them?
cards.
Yeah, you get both
one
of
or
them.
the other. You
Oh,
get
fuck.
Yep.
Oh, so she gets to pick 2.
That
but
or you
then
just go
pick
up a
which
level, they're
one?
constantly a level above us.
No, usually if you draw a card, it happens. So if you're drawing
Yeah.
2, you draw them both.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
man.
You activate them both.
Left or right?
Oh, come on, let's go.
Right?
Let's go. Come on, we're already
My right or
in.
your my
You're
right?
right. You're right. Stop. Yeah.
See, come on, we're already all in. This is when you just have to do it.
Okay.
I'm so fucking
So
nervous.
your first one.
Everyone cancel each
the
other out.
key.
The key.
Oh. A magical weapon appears in your hand. What are you proficient in?
Great question.
She gets a big giant fucking walking stick. Just like,
Yeah, so I mean, like right now I'm using a quarter staff.
shut the fuck up. We are not this good right now. There's gonna be something bad.
Oh yeah, you guys are about to
Screw
probably get something.
We're about to draw like
awful.
ruin or something.
this group is not doing like this group of misfits is doing so well so far.
I think it's
I'm
in the
concerned.
DMs. I think it's in the DMs.
Or we can just
Yeah.
look up like what's the amount of like magical level of item can it be? Because then we just make Ellie look for that.
I choose. I get to.
It
You're
says
choosing.
on the card that DM gets to choose this one.
Yeah.
I
Oh.
would prefer because I'm a druid. My druid, like my what do you call it? My druid craft, is that what it is?
Are you talking about shillelagh? Shillelagh is typically on a quarterstaff. If you have shillelagh.
No, not shillelagh. No, druids specifically have like an item that they use to like cast with.
Mm-hmm.
It's like channel through.
Oh, your
Focus.
focus. Yes,
Like,
your druidic
so that's
focus.
so my walking stick / quarterstaff is my focus. So I'd like to stick
Okay.
with that, but I would like to
Some sort of
pick a better one.
Yeah.
So we're keeping a quarterstaff.
Yeah. I got you. I'm not gonna do you dirty.
Appreciate you, homie.
Somehow Ellie gets a moon sickle, and we're all like, "What?"
I'm sick as hell.
I mean,
Wait, I take it back. I'm proficient in sun swords.
weird. Our cards literally
Wow,
said
how
that.
Strange.
Weird. Weird.
You see, let
Ellie's
me-
proficient
there's
in
so
a
many pages in this book.
magical quiver that magically restocks arrows that have magic qualities so that I
Yeah.
can shoot them.
Yeah.
And it's like, here, I bestow upon a gift to thee. Ugh.
You.
I want to know
No,
the
that's
percentage
bullshit.
on these good pools because
Right now it's 81, 1 in 81.
dang,
To have drawn consistently from this third, I believe.
yeah,
Rare or
Well, I don't-
rarer?
rare
Jesus.
or rarer
Or-
than that,
Rare or rarer?
Yeah,
which would be rare or ultra rare.
Yeah, which would be
Or
very rare
the other one,
or legendary.
legendary.
Could you imagine? Ellie just gets a fucking legendary quarterstaff. Like, ah,
I'm not
you've
gonna-
lived a life. You've lived a life well. Here,
Surprise, it's
your
Staff of
parting
Magi.
gift.
No, appearing in your hand is a staff of healing. It materializes in your hand. This staff that looks as though it is made of, it's totem-like. The upper half of it consisting of these little figurines, each making different faces. It basically, I'll send you the info on it afterwards. But yes, you gain a staff of healing.
I've actually got it because it's in the compendium. So
Oh, perfect.
Nice.
You do have one more card.
I do.
Well, my dear, that certainly was you all have gotten quite lucky, and I must admit, if I were you,
It's like, let me kill you.
I'd be a little bit nervous about this last one.
Strahd's got a spy going, what the fuck?
Strahd, you keep fucking drawing good cards. And Strahd's like, ah!
No.
These bitches have 2 wish spells!
That's why Strahd wants to marry me.
All right, left or right?
I'm gonna go bold here. I want the very one on the very end on the right.
This one?
The one
Yep.
on top?
Yep.
My headphones are gonna die.
Ruin the demon one that summons a hellfire demon to chase you. Who knows?
This is
Ellie becomes a god.
I would live. That is one of them.
comet.
No.
If you single-handedly defeat the next hostile monster or group of monsters you encounter, you will gain a level above your party.
Oh,
Otherwise, the card has no effect.
It's a great
Oh,
card.
that's a great
Yeah.
card.
Turn into a bear.
So
Kill
You
someone.
almost gained 2 levels, but
basically Ellie needs to defeat what?
Um,
Either the next
next hostile monster or group of monsters you encounter. So in the
I have to
next
do it
combat,
single-handedly.
yeah, you have to do it
You guys can't help.
single-handedly.
We will need clarification on that.
Yeah.
If it doesn't happen this stream, which I don't think it will because we're almost done.
Yeah.
I would like clarification on what requires us single-handedly.
Yeah. So I'm basically, it's a pretty easy ruling. I'm gonna say if you the next time you are in a combat scenario, if you take down at least one monster or hostile without any aid or interference from your fellow party members, if you are the only one to make hits on that monster, then this card will take effect. I can't believe you guys got that.
Yeah, well, we pulled all good cards.
I wish 3 would do this. 3 would never.
Yeah.
Damn it. 3's like, no.
Imperator, are you certain you do not wish to tempt the fates? Especially now that you've learned perhaps something.
No, because that's when we lose. We're actually good.
I picture Strahd going
I
like,
draw Ruin, and we lose all the good shit we just got.
Yeah.
No.
3 looks at you. I am here to complete my mission. After that, it does not matter.
A noble cause indeed.
Plus, there's not too many good cards left.
No,
Yeah.
There's like 2 or 3.
I know. That's what I'm sitting here going, there's no way. It's going to run out. Emery's looking at 3 like, no.
Well,
I really want you to because I want to.
I want
I
you
love
to.
the
because
chaos, but
no, I really want 3 too, but that doesn't seem,
wise.
yeah.
I am shocked that
This
you
is
guys only
wild.
got good shit.
I am like the odds of that
You
because
guys got 2 wish spells, a man, and a staff of healing.
oh man.
and Ellie possibly another level.
Yeah.
And should that happen, Ellie, you'll basically be a level above everybody for the rest of the game.
Which I mean, is what I did.
really helpful.
Honestly, as a healer,
A, because I'm the healer. B, because as a druid, I just thought about this session. If we're really gonna go fight vampires and shit, it'd be really useful. Sunbeam. You know what I can get at a certain point? Sunbeam.
Sunbeam?
But it's like a level 12 or something. So it's gonna take a while.
Yep. Well, are you all satisfied with the cards you have drawn this day?
Extremely.
I'm very wow.
No.
Well, you can't please everybody.
3 was like,
Well,
3's like,
that's that.
where is the latitude and longitude, fortune teller?
Yeah, you've
Give
seen
me the
this
exact
stuff.
location of the person who created me so I can kill them. Please.
Well, unfortunately, I can't quite do that.
But with a wish, but no, I'm just kidding.
If Emery wanted to use one of the wish spells, we would need to end the session here, and I would need to go do a bunch of writing.
Using my wish spells on that.
That's
Okay,
valid.
the card that was for the jester, is that the jester card or does it have a specific name?
It is the Jester.
It is the jester, okay.
Yeah, because I drew the Joker, and with the Joker, depending on which one you draw, it's either the Fool or the Jester.
Yeah.
But I read both of them and thought that the Jester was just less complicated.
Wow.
You
What?
guys got
Wow.
really lucky.
Yeah.
Should you seek rest, you may rest at our camp. Though with Miss Irina here, I do not recommend lingering long enough to spend the night anywhere.
What time of day is it?
I would say it's still. You guys have you guys left maybe like 8 or 9. You've only traveled for about
Like an hour.
like 2.5 2 hours. Let me look at my map again because you guys are at G. Yeah, you guys have traveled 2.5 hours.
Okay.
You still have like a full day ahead of you.
Yeah, I don't think any of us need rest yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We appreciate the offer for rest, but we must be on our way. Thank you for entertaining us with your magical cards.
Thank you for the indulgence. Now, on your way, you have a great evil to defeat, it would seem.
And Emery's like, yeah. Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do.
And you all leave the tent. And do you continue on your way? Do you linger?
Is there anyone here that looks like they would be like a trader or like a seller of goods?
Not really. You don't see anyone in. So you guys make your way. You guys make your way up the road now that we've. Let's see. You follow the river to the base of a canyon, at the far end of which a great waterfall spills into a pool, billowing forth clouds of cold mist. A great stone bridge spans the canyon, nearly 1,000 feet overhead. And you get the idea that perhaps this overlooks
the same
maybe where
the wizard was thrown
that
off.
storyteller was talking about.
Yeah, they did say something like a waterfall and a wizard. Huh. Well,
Also mighty pretty.
it's true. Wow.
Okay.
Emery's gonna like look down, reach into her bag, get a little silver, and be like, boop, into the water, like maybe good luck.
Because my brain no work. As you guys are standing on this bridge, you see the Vistani storyteller run up and say, she's a little out of breath because she kind of chased after you. I forgot to give you this before you left. And she holds out a piece of paper.
Who is she holding it out to?
To the group. Anyone who would like to step forward and take it.
I step forward and I go, "Oh, okay. Thank you, dear."
You're welcome. Good luck on your travels. And she runs back.
I like turn back to the group at this face, like, well, that was strange.
It's a map?
Do you look at the paper?
Yeah, I shrug and kind of. Is it folded?
It's like folded in half.
I open it.
And you see in a familiar hand.
God damn it.
To the presumptuous adventurers who plague my lands. Bring Irina Kolyana to me, and you will be rewarded immensely and immediately. A carriage will be waiting for you by the gates. Strahd von Zarovich.
I read it out loud to the group.
Well, I don't think that we should be. I don't think we should entertain the ideas of this letter here. The last thing we want to put to this is to. The last thing we want to do is put this kind young girl into harm's way.
Oh, yeah, I wasn't. We wouldn't do anything like that.
Okay.
What? She's like,
She looks terrified. She is very immediately like unnerved by this letter.
okay, like I know the letter says that like he'd give us riches or whatever, but like if
He said
nothing,
he
no
would
one
be
can
rewarded.
get rewarded of some sort. But like, here's the thing: if no one can ever leave Barovia, what means to say that like he can get what we want? You know what? I'm calling BS on this. I don't even think he knows what I want.
Thank you.
I'm going to crumple the note and like toss it over my shoulder into like the bush or something.
Ellie, we don't litter.
Biodegradable, dear.
At least throw it in the water. It'll melt.
It'll melt.
Oh shoot! I need to remove a silver from my character sheet because I flicked one into the river over the bridge.
Sure.
Whatever. I got a wish spell. Emery's like,
Yeah. Yeah, you guys have been given this note.
Also, really quickly, I believe the rules of the wish spell is like you'd have to say "I wish" and then blah blah blah, and then it happens. So maybe make sure you're cautious about not using that phrase lightheartedly.
oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. No, like Emery was thinking,
She's
like,
right.
when you toss the thing over, she's not really like thinking like I wish, whatever. She's just like, yeah, that was some good luck. Boop.
Totally.
I feel like I have to balance out the scales.
I've seen horror stories of people just like
I know.
Yeah. Be careful the things you say.
I know.
DMs will listen.
As a DM myself, I know.
Roll.
Oh, I know.
Careful the things you say.
Oh my god.
Yep.
Yeah, you guys see these beautiful falls, and you continue on your way, going up the road away from the river, and even here in the mountains, the forest and the fog are inescapable. Ahead, the dirt road splits into widening toward the east. There you see patches of cobblestone, suggesting that the eastern branch was once an important thoroughfare. Parked at the fork in the road, pointed east, is a large black carriage drawn by 2 black horses. The horses snort puffs of steamy breath into the chill mountain air, and the side door of the carriage swings open silently.
I just walk past it with my hand like this, like blinding the side that it's on, and I go,
I'm not even going to look at it.
There is no offer of riches or land that would entice me.
Do you all just continue past the carriage?
Oh, I do. I don't.
do.
Everybody else is going.
Irina's
Like-
with me, I'm assuming.
Yes, Irina
Irina's
is
like-
sticking very close to 3.
Yeah.
She knows where she's safe.
I mean,
Yeah,
I probably
maybe
can't
it's-
do anything with them being close, so it's fine.
And
And
You
you
try to-
will-
No,
You try to
No,
convince
you
me.
literally have a new boyfriend. Caleb, keep walking.
I just want to be friends with everyone. So that's so
Maybe we
hard.
can deal with that. Yeah, we can do that later.
So-
though.
If you want to be friends with everyone, then that does include Irina, dear. And if we put her in that carriage, you will no longer be friends with her.
And we met Irina first. Wait, no.
That's not true.
We
Yeah.
met Strahd first.
actually untrue.
We did meet Strahd first. So the
Um,
levels of
as-
meeting people.
Caleb, as the person meant to protect you, this is Percy. Spooky carriage seems like a bad idea.
Voice of reason. I like this guy.
But also, I don't really know what's going on here, so spooky carriages could be the norm.
Let us chat, and I'll just start spewing everything
You just catch him up on all the hot goss.
And here's what you missed on
the 5 pages of grief as he hears all of these things.
Yeah, you just see him going through as he learns about everything you guys have dealt with so far. You see a range of emotions on his face and just utter confusion at much of it.
And as that's happening, Emery reaches into her pocket and she goes, I know it's a lot of information and maybe this will help. And she hands him the candy that like Ellie gave her earlier. She's like, here, this might suit you better.
Okay.
Ellie pats you on the hand, Emery, and she goes, that's very good sharing, dear.
Unlike my siblings.
So if I have all of this correct, you met in a tavern.
Yes.
Walked through some fog to get to a land that is inescapable.
Apparently.
Went through a
Without our
spooky
consent,
house of
quite rude.
horrors.
Which we own.
Which you now own. And now you are escorting this young woman who is being pursued by a vampire to past the road that probably leads to the vampire's house, judging by this carriage, and are now going to a different town where she will supposedly be safe from the vampire, despite being in the land where the vampire has control over things like the weather.
That
Yes.
sums it up.
Because we need to end the curse that has befallen the entire place of Barovia so we can get back to the library. And I have a new goal. I was trying to get back to the library and get back to my work, but maybe now it's like happy ever after. So it's important for us.
I know it's a lot. Trust us. We didn't really think it was gonna go like this anymore. At least like circumstances are weird, but like we can't get her out to somewhere maybe better because of that whole curse shenanigans. Here, just eat the candy. Sugar It might make you feel better.
Yes, and then once we get to Vallaki, I can make you some tea. It will settle your stomach.
It's a lot.
Just out of the frying pan into the fire, huh? All right.
I mean, I don't know what you were doing before this, but maybe it's slightly better.
We'll see. And he says nothing else, and just he has a 1,000-yard stare, and is like, maybe we should keep going.
I feel like the 1,000-yard stare puts the candy in his mouth, just sits there like,
Yep, 1,000-yard stare puts the candy in his mouth, is like, I think we should keep going.
I agree. Let's continue on.
You guys continue on. You see a set of gate. You do not go to the east. You instead continue north, and you see a set of huge iron gates hanging on some stone. Ahead, jutting from the impenetrable woods on both sides of the road, are high stone buttresses, looming gray in the fog. Huge iron gates hang on the stonework. Dew clings with cold tenacity to the rusted bars. 2 headless statues of armed guardians flank the gates, their heads now lying among the weeds at their feet. They greet you only with silence. They look very similar to the gates you saw when you first entered Barovia.
Are the gates open?
Yes.
Okay.
Open, unlocked, all that jazz.
Can I roll can I do a vibe check on these gates?
Sure, vibe check the gates.
what kind of feeling are they giving?
I got 12.
With a 12, they are spooky gates.
They sure are gates.
They sure are some gates.
Well,
you continue on.
yeah. Are we gonna have to roll another d20? Now that I've asked, yeah.
You know what? You've got quite a stretch ahead of you. I'm gonna say yeah.
I was gonna ask if I could cut through the woods.
So what? Like we go through the woods off to the side.
So I
It looks
can
like there's a mountain.
show you where you
Looks like
guys are.
topography.
You guys are currently
Here.
Yeah.
Okay.
So there is
Well,
that
all right.
little. You guys are here. You see, there's a little path forward and all that.
And what it looks like, a lot of this is like hills. Like if we were to try and cut through like the woods like here, we would have to like travel through like up some hills.
No, I'm talking about here.
Yeah, we
We're
ain't
not
there yet.
We shall see when we get there. We have still places. We still have things, and you have a little bit of a stretch here. And since you want to roll a d20,
I'm not rolling it.
I'm not.
How about somebody goes ahead and rolls me that d20?
Randall, you rolled,
want
right?
to.
No,
I have
who
not.
rolled?
No,
Oh, you've
Randall
not?
is not yet.
Okay.
I'll use my little dice with that floating eyeball in it.
I wasn't
not the
gonna
fate
make you- I
dice.
wasn't gonna make you roll for an encounter, but since you asked, so polite.
Ellie needs to level up.
That's a 19 sound.
Not yet.
More close.
These fucking werewolves.
All right. Let me get to the right page.
I think 19 was the leather satchel.
Yeah, the clothes. Not another werewolf package.
Oh, I wish.
Oh, interesting. As you guys are making your way through this little patch of woods here, through the mist comes a skeletal warhorse and rider, both clad in ruined chainmail. The skeletal rider holds up a rusted lantern that sheds no light. And they are just
Are they
A nice
riding
little,
past
like
us?
a
they
slow,
ride past you
like
an
fast,
average.
a nice little trot. Okay.
Sure. And the skeletal warhorse and its rider and the ruined chainmail, they just go right on past you.
I feel like we're just like standing there. We see it show up, and we're standing there, and you see it trot past, and we're all just like, like so confused. Like it trots past us, and it's just all of us on the side, like.
Yeah, it's got
What?
places. They've got places to be.
We all saw that, like, right?
I'm gonna point in it. I'm gonna point in it and say, "You good?"
It does not
bro.
respond.
And I am casting message, so they will hear it in their head.
It does not respond. You hear nothing in return.
Well, then I'm very
Just
talkative.
rides on by down the road.
Perhaps it is best if we leave it alone.
That
I
was
want
really
its
weird.
horse. I take its horse.
Do you
That would
attack?
be an
No.
Emery. That would be an Emery thing. I want his horse,
That's also very Caleb.
and also very
Or
Caleb.
Randall.
That
The
was
lion's
weird,
brain.
but okay. You know, I shouldn't be surprised by anything nowadays.
It takes you all about what did I have this written down from? H to I and from I to O. It takes you about an hour. After another hour and a half, you get to about here. And
I missed the ping. Where?
Yeah, I missed that.
here.
I'm not seeing a ping.
Mm-mm.
Are you on the map layer by chance?
Nah, I saw that.
That's
So we're
what
like
I
right
thought. I
here.
was about to say.
Oh,
okay,
Yep,
okay.
right there.
Thank you.
Oh god, I have to go to a different space because there's just so much. There's so much. Trying to find the little thing to read. Come on, give me the right chapter. I dare you. I dare you to give me the correct chapter. The old Svalich Road transitions here from being a winding path through the Balanok Mountains to a lazy trail that hugs the mountainside as it descends into a fog-filled valley. In the heart of the valley, you see a walled town near the shores of a great mountain lake, its waters dark and still. A branch in the road leads west to a promontory, atop which is perched a dilapidated stone windmill. It's wooden warped vanes stripped bare. If you recall,
Emery goes, wait a minute. One of our cards was about this. The lonely mill on a hill. I think I wrote that down right.
What? So what time of day is it right now?
So what I wrote down was a lonely miss on a precipice, and the treasure lies within. But I think that was the windmill up there. That was.
You also have a deed to a windmill that you got from the death house.
That's true. We also have a deed
a windmill. You do
like
not
we
know
own
that is this.
windmills are
Question.
there.
DM, does this windmill look like the windmill that was in the painting at the death house?
That's a great question.
Ooh, good question.
I paid attention.
Hey, yo.
Let's see. It might be. I don't actually know. Yeah. Jeez. Okay, hold on. I gotta go all the way back to Death House. These are. You are good. No, these are. It's a good question to ask, and I should have seen it coming. Because there's so much stuff with the goddamn windmills in Death House.
Yeah.
It's just windmill after windmill after windmill. Because it doesn't specifically say yes or no, so I'm just gonna say yeah. You know, it looks like a windmill. You saw a bunch of paintings of windmills. It's not a difficult leap to make. And as you all stand looking up at this windmill, contemplating the various implications of this place, that is where we will end our session.
No. Lame.
Boo.
Boo. Tomato.
Thank you, everyone, for playing, and I am so glad we got to use my favorite item in all of D&D.
But they were
and that
all
it went
good.
Super well.
This is like the karma for our shitty shenanigans. Is like, you know what? You guys have been actually kind of good.
I can't believe we got the knight is my favorite card because of Nadpod and Balnor, and I can't believe you pulled the goddamn knight.
I heard the knight, I went, oh my god, Balnor.
Does the knight level up with me and shit?
We're going to talk about that.
Okay.
My plan is to probably keep him 2 level. Currently, he is actually a level ahead of you guys, and in fact, I'm going to give you guys a fun little present for reaching this point. You can go ahead and level up.
Hey!
Yes!
Level 4, here we go.
Yeah, you guys can go ahead and have a cheeky little level up.
Because we pulled 1, 2, 3, 4. We pulled 5 good cards.
4.
Because the moon, the knight, the jester, the key, and the comet.
Yeah.
5 good cards. The first card was the fucking wish card of all things.
Which
is broken.
To me.
Just remember, Evelyn, you
of
did
all
this
the
yourself.
people, I know, but of all the people, for Heather to get the wish spell card,
this is the karma for Estrella losing her memories.
True.
This is my karma.
This is Dice Christ's karma.
That was karma for losing my memories. Because I was sitting here going, man, I'd love to pull the wish card. Shit.
You manifested it.
2 at that, okay? 2.
God damn it. We're gonna have.
I have so much power.
Do we
There's too
do we
much
still have to
going
do
on.
an outro?
We certainly do. Thank
I
you,
think we were
everyone,
rating
so
We're
much.
still here, stream. Hi.
Hi. I forgot.
Thank you everyone so much for watching today's pre-recorded episode. I'm sure we are rating somewhere fun right now. If you want to follow any of these amazing people, you can go do that by clicking their links in the description down below. You can support us on Patreon. In fact, we'd like to give a special shout out to our patrons. Randall, who are the patrons?
They are. Give me a second as I pull them back up. Nilani B, Rebecca M, and Michael M. Thank you so much for supporting us at those tiers.
Thank you so much. We cannot make this show without the support of viewers like you, but especially our patrons. So if you want to be part of that lucky bunch, you can join for as little as $2 a month. You can also go to magicacademyrpg.com where you can get our very first little module that we made, which is super fun. I got to play test it. It's really good. And yeah, so check us out in all the places.
You too can get a wish spell if you download that module.
That is in fact a true statement.
Want one of your characters get a wish spell without I don't know, terror? Check out our module.
Hell yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching, listening, however you consume our content. Please make sure to be kind, love one another, and we will see you all again very soon. Bye-bye.